Hello, FB for DS fans. This is Monica Ramos, and I'm here doing a tutorial. It's actually a remake of a tutorial I've done a couple of times on how to link your business page to your personal profile so it carries with you as you interact through Facebook and works as an advertising tool for you. So there's a specific way to do that and do it effectively, and the reason I'm redoing this tutorial is because, as you know, Facebook changes their layout and different updates all the time, so kind of where things normally are in an older tutorial may not be where they are now, so I'm just doing a little bit of updating to accommodate for that. So basically, what you want to do is be on your home profile, your home page, not the home page, but your actual profile page. So if you look up in the Facebook menu bar, the blue bar at the top right corner, there's home, and then there's your name if you're logged in as your personal profile. Click on your name. That will get you to your profile page, and you'll know you're there because you'll see your cover photo and your profile picture along with your name. And there is an option there in the cover photo to update info. So this is the old edit button that we used to have. We now have an update info, and you click on that, and that's going to get you to your editing page. Let me get in there correctly here. There we go. And you're going to have different sections you can update here, but this is basically your general information about you, where you live, where you work, where you went to school, your age, your marital status, your family members, all that kind of stuff that is asked of you when you first join Facebook. So what we're going to focus here on is work and education, and this is where you're going to be able to see when some people have, for example, let me see if I have a post here where you hover over someone's name and you can see a link to their page, and a lot of people ask, well, how do I get that for myself? You do that here in the work and education section. So whatever's there, you're going to want to delete. So, and I've actually done this a few times for purposes of this tutorial. So I'm going to remove some of these and then I'll add them back in. So let's remove that. And I have several in here. I'm going to remove the second one as well. And you can change, if this information ever changes, you can come in here and change your start and finish dates too whenever you leave employment or begin employment. But normally what's here is what you entered in when you signed up. You know, you're a cashier at the grocery store, or whatever you entered in as your regular business and where you went to school and that kind of thing. So what you want to do is, this is whatever you enter here is going to be the first line and the only line that shows up when people hover over your profile image throughout Facebook. So what I would like to do is make it an advertising platform for me. And so what you want to do is in here under, let's see, it'll normally show, I'm going to close this because I want it to show what you should see is the edit box here. And you'll see edit box throughout the about section here. When you click on update info, you want to click on the pencil there, edit work and education, and here you're going to type in your Facebook page, not your company's Facebook page, but your business page that you just established. So for example, FB for DS, let's get that off there, ds.com is one of my pages. I'm going to put that in there as where I work. The next prompt is for your position. What this is going to show is whatever you put here at whatever's here. So cashier at grocery store, banker at Bank of America. So whatever you link to, you want to link to your personal business page. And here you pretty much can put anything you want. I'm going to type in social media trainer, and you'll see options pop down here as in blue. You can click them. I prefer not to. It basically just links me to a network of other social media trainers. And it's not something I really want to do right now. So I recommend just clicking away maybe on some white space. Careful not to click near a link, because then it'll take you to that page. Or if you click away and then you click here, it takes you to that network. So just click on maybe the white space here. And then you want to go down a bit here where it says add job and add it. You can do things like add your year, when you started. I'll go back and do that when I redo this a second time. For now, we're just going to hit add job. And then we're going to click on done editing. And there is your fan page and your title right below it, social media trainer. Hit done editing. And now what that does is when you hover over yourself in a post, let's see, I'm going to go to one of these groups that I'm in, you can hover over here and it talks about what you do and where you're at. I'm going to refresh this page because I have updated that since to say, let's see, I'll show you. Social media trainer at fb4ds.com. So now when you are posting throughout Facebook, this is a post I made a few minutes ago in a group, and someone hovers over to see who this person is or who you are, you can hover over anyone pretty much and learn information about them. But what I like to do is, since this is public information, it's basically just a one-liner. It gives you your profile picture, your cover photo, your name, and what you do and where. So a lot of people either leave this blank or they say student at University of Florida, whatever the case may be. I like to use it as an advertising platform, and I'm going to put my title at and a link to my fan page. Now when people click that, it's going to take them to my fan page. So it's pretty much free advertising. So let me go back here and show you some things that you can do in the direct sale industry that's, I think of kind of clever ways to, get your name out there and maybe attract some clicks and some likes. So we're going to go back in here. Again, this is your profile. You're going to click on your name. You're going to see your cover photo. In the cover photo is update info. You click on that and you will have some editing options in here. Work in education, you want to click on edit that. Remove whatever's there. Remove. And here's where you would type, independent consultant or independent representative. I'm sorry, that's title. Here's where you would put your page. So you don't want to put your company page. So as a Meechie representative, which is in the direct sales industry, that is a title that I hold, an independent representative for Meechie. This is Meechie's official page. I don't want to link to them. I want to link to my fan page, which I've named Coolest Purse Ever. And if you are a fan of your own page and it knows that you're the manager of that page, it should show up as an option in the drop down here for you to click. Click on that. That makes it link to your fan page. Now that is your fan page. This is going to be what you do at this. So whatever you put here, Facebook's going to fill in the at here. So you can get a little creative. You can say independent representative, independent consultant, body trainer, personal shopper, whatever you want to put. I like to get a little creative and put in changing lives one bag at a time. And then again, click away onto some white space instead of clicking this. And it's going to fill in the at coolestpurseever.com. I like that. Great. Now I'm going to hit add job. And you know what? Let's go ahead and add the year. You can put in the year, the month, the day that you started, when you became a representative, when you joined the company. Click on add job. And then you'll want to hit on done editing. Don't forget that step. And that will show up. Now let's go back to that other post that I had where I'd posted something. And let me refresh again. And now when someone hovers over me, it says what I just put in there. It's always going to put the last thing you updated it to. So be sure what you want it to be. And then every time you change it, this is normally set to public. That is the default. For purposes of this demonstration, I changed this to be a private editing, that my editing in this field is private as opposed to public. You can tell right here with this little locked key. This means that this information here is not visible to anyone. And I think it defaults to public. So once it's public, just be aware that when you make changes here, it'll go out in the news feed that Monica Ramos now works at Coolest Purse Ever. Just like if you change your marital status, or if you move, it'll say, you know, so and so has relocated to, or so and so is now engaged or married, because it's a public feed. So just know that that's every time you change that, that's going to go out to your friends and followers, unless you change this setting. Now, I recommend leaving it public because that is an advertisement for you. Just for this purposes of this tutorial, I had it set to only me, only because I knew I was going to be switching back and forth, and I didn't want to confuse my friends and followers thinking I was switching jobs that many times in a 5-minute period. But just something that you know, these types of changes that you make in here default to public and will go out to the news feed. But that's just a simple way to have that information follow you along where you go. So when you're posting things in groups, or commenting on a status, or posting in an event, and someone hovers over your name, you are now advertising for your page, and people can click on it and it'll take them directly to your fan page. Hopefully this was helpful. I always love hearing back from fans to see what you like to see more of. As always, you can always get more video tips and subscribe to our newsletter and get all kinds of information on our Facebook fan page, fb4ds.com. Thank you.